Hey y'all, welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be ranking every single Jetpack Joyride game. Now I know a lot of people are wondering that there's a lot of Jetpack Joyride games. Well yeah, actually there are, and I'm actually kind of surprised there's at least 8 of them, which is kind of crazy. So without further ado, let's see which one is better. 8. Jetpack Joyride Casino. Now this game is kinda lame in my opinion, just because this game is a casino game, like what you expect. Now, this game is kind of similar to another game that will be mentioned later when I mention it, but for right now, this game is just fine, just because, again, it sounds exciting, but the only reason why I put it low is just because the problem is that this game is something that no one's ever really heard of, which is a shame, but still, it's not that great in the slightest, no offense. 7. Jetpack Joyride Arcade. This game is played on the arcades, and it's really fun to go over and play through each section in the arcades. It's really fun. You have to pop in the coins, and boom, you're set. I put it here just because, again, this is only an arcade game, so, it's not that great. But overall, it's still really fun and all that. But, again, it's only here at number 7 because, again, it's an arcade game. I only put it slightly higher because this is more fun than Casino. And nobody's really heard of Casino. There's no pictures for some reason. Technically, I guess I should have not added Casino, but also, it was mentioned on the wiki fandom. But anyway, still, the arcade game is still pretty fun, but again, it's only in the arcades, which is lame. 6. Jetpack Joyride Test Labs. This game is really cool in that there's many mechanics and all that, and it's really fun to, go through and see, multiple things to be able to, customize and all that and go through different things. But there's 2 problems. One, this game, for some reason, is at the Halfbrick Plus, which, I guess that's not bad. But here's the second worst part. This game is a bit slower than the original game, which is a shame, because I feel like this game could have been much better, but instead, they made a game that just doesn't function properly, and I hate that a lot. In all honesty, I remember playing it and liking it, but I will admit, looking back, it was kind of slow going, and I will admit that Halfbrick Plus thing isn't that great. Technically it is great, but for this kind of game, you would have to have the experience by signing up, which again is kind of lame in my opinion. 5. Jetpack Joyride 2. Now, this game is the sequel to Jetpack Joyride, and this game is so fun because there's brand new mechanics, the art style is very different and all that. It's really fun. The only reason why I put it at number 5 is simply because this game is slightly lower or less than the first game, so that's why it's lower. But that's totally fine because not every game is, perfect, but this is still a fun game, so unique package, and it's only on Apple Arcade, but it's fine because this is still a really solid experience. 4. Jetpack Joyride. Now, this is the game where you get to get a jetpack by this guy named Barry, that's his name in the game. And then basically, you get to, fly through levels, see how long you last. You kind of break through a lab and all that with all these scientists. It's a really fun game. It's very addicting and all that. And in general, it's really fun. There has been better versions since then, but I put it at number 4 because it's very nostalgic and all that, and people will still remember it to this very day. 3. Jetpack Joyride Deluxe. This is a game exclusive on the PS3, and while nothing's really substantial, it's nice to play this game on consoles and all that, which is why I put it higher, but it's still really fun to play. Going through levels, getting upgrades and all that, it's loads of fun, and in general, it's really creative and all that. And if you want to play it now on the PlayStation, you can. It's a downloadable code, and it's really fun, and I absolutely enjoy it for that reason. It's much better than the first game, in my opinion. 2. Jetpack Joyride Classic. This is the classic game with no ads whatsoever, and this is a much better value in general. This is also a Halfbrick Plus subscription game, and again, this game has much better value than Test Labs. For one, it's the exact same speed from the first game, so it's a lot more fun and all that, and in general, it's a fun experience in general. There's no adverts and all that, all the upgrades are there and all that. You still have to purchase stuff, but again, it's a much better value game in general because it has what you expect from the original game that didn't have ads initially and all that. The first game I mentioned, on the number 4 spot, that game has ads, but the classic version removes the ads and makes it more playable, which I absolutely enjoy. And one is Jetpack Joyride Plus. This is pretty much Jetpack Joyride, but with all content and all that, with brand new content, with like brand new jetpacks, brand new sections. Like, in general, it's a much better experience, and it's a deluxe version. Like, I know technically there's Jetpack Joyride Deluxe, but that's only on the PlayStation. This is truly the deluxe version because it has everything you want, exactly, with no adverts and all that. It's an Apple Arcade game, I know, but it's a really good value set. It has everything you expect from a Jetpack Joyride game, and in general, it's really fun. So come on, you gotta play it, because it sounds like a fun experience, and it really is a fun experience. Well, that was an interesting ranking. It was kind of hard to decide which game was best, because, like, Jetpack Joyride in general is, like, all of the games are pretty good, besides that casino game, which I'm not sure if it's still, like, an actual thing, but it's on the fandom, so I had to put it. But in general, Jetpack Joyride is such a fun experience. Whatever version will work will be fun in every single way. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.